Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Disgruntled Docs, out here with episode number 2. And today we're going to be talking with a very special guest today. He's kind of an idiot, but he's actually a good fucking people. He did lose a huge fucking bet he had going on with us, but he's a man of his word, and he's a real down-ass motherfucker. Everyone, welcome Lance Corman. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, bro. So, one, you got fucking massive balls, bro, for fucking getting the tat and just you a man of your word, bro. Uh, what'd you think about that shit going in when we kind of started that whole ordeal?
Yeah, dude. So like at first I was like, all right, me getting 3,000 likes to reach 10K on Instagram. I'm like, I could do that,
Yeah.
pretty easy or whatever. And then I didn't see you I didn't see you doing any progress or whatever. So I was like, I'm good. And I don't know how long did we give each other? Like 2 weeks, a month? I don't know.
I can't remember,
It
to be
took like
honest.
2 months, right? Or a
Something like
month or
that.
something like that. So they, oh, he's not making any traction, and I was like getting followers slowly. I was like, I'm good. And like the last, I don't know, bro, like 2 days to a week, your shit just jumped up, dude. I was like, no fucking way. This motherfucker just like pulled, you know, because you had to get like 7,000 followers or something like that.
Something like
I'm like, there's,
that.
I'm like, there's no way he got 7,000 followers overnight. And I'm like, but fuck it, you beat me. And that's when that Corona shit started, right?
Yeah, it was like
So
it was literally like right before that.
yeah, so like you beat me. I was like, all right, and I told you I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get the tattoo. Um, and then all this Corona shit started, and then
Everything got put on
so I,
hold after that. Yeah.
yeah, so I couldn't get the tattoo in like an actual tattoo shop. So I was like, okay, well, and I told you jokingly, I'm like, oh, dude,
You
I'm gonna
fucking do
get
it
a
yourself.
fucking, I'm gonna do it myself, jokingly, right? And I was, it
How
got to the
long?
point where I was like, people were commenting like randomly on my page and they're like, oh, hey, bro, when are you getting that tattoo? And it was like one or two people, like a month, but it was like enough to where it like reminded me. I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like, all right. One night I was drunk as fuck. Like it was like a Tuesday or something, and jumped on fucking Amazon. Typed in fucking tattoo gun or whatever. I saw like there's like a tattoo kits that are like $70, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm buying one of these motherfuckers. Bought it, bought the needles, bought everything, and got drunk like on a Saturday again. A lot of the stories I have begins when we getting fucking drunk, and then
As well they should,
yeah,
you
dude.
know.
I practiced like I have a bunch of tattoos, so like I was practicing like doing little lines and shit on my other tattoos, like tracing some on lines and see if it hurt. I don't know why. I was checking to see if it hurt. If I did it myself, it felt like another tattoo or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. So then, so I've broken my hand a bunch of times. So I was trying to trace the
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 outline.
logo,
Yeah.
yeah, the outline, and so my hand's all fucked up. So I can't draw a straight line to save my life. So the outline was a little fucked up, but whatever. Like you got the point.
It still looks pretty clean though, even from like the pictures and everything you sent, bro. Like just despite the broken hand and everything, that thing looks
Yeah.
fucking clean. I would let you tattoo me.
That's a stretch, bro. I don't know. Yeah,
Just
like so just fucking around with like some people and some of my old boots and shit. Like I was like, hey, like uh I would text them. I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about this fucking tattoo? Like the color and all that stuff. And they're like, dude, like let's just get drunk at your house and fucking you can just tattoo all of us. I'm like, oh fuck. So kind of got myself into that now. One of my buddies is expecting like a sleeve or some shit from me. I don't know. I don't know about all that.
might as well start small and eventually maybe work your way up there. But
Oh yeah, dude. I was trying to make some fucking white girl tattoos, like fucking dream catchers and shit. So
hey,
fucking so fucking feathers or something.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe next time we hang out, if we get drunk enough, I'll let you put a LC on me somewhere. Who knows?
Oh, bro.
But
I don't think we should be drinking together, man. We got
I,
last time, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened.
oh yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, bro. Speaking of the corona, man, that's yeah, I remember all that shit is why you ended up buying your own tattoo gun and everything. But now that we have all this corona that's going like full blast right now, we got that new frag order that everyone's kind of fucking mad about, which is completely understandable because going through it is just Jesus fucking Christ, it's a whole lot.
Yeah, dude. It's you know, I mean, oh, what the fuck? I'll be good. Yeah, like the whole. I mean, I understand like why they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
push this out. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
really, like the demographics and stuff like that. Don't the demographics don't really affect us. Obviously, I'm not a fucking doctor or anything like that. I just play one on TV, but
Yeah, me too.
like the demographics and shit. Like, where our demographics, 40 to fucking 18 or whatever. Like, we're not at risk for it.
Well, when it comes to the death, yeah, like it's been statistically speaking more of immunocompromised, geriatrics or old people, I guess. So like our age group, I guess, isn't. I mean, it is affected, but the mortality rate isn't as high, from my
Yeah,
understanding, I
exactly.
guess.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think it's whatever. I'm too stupid to have this conversation. So
I think the
let's just
biggest thing that people are fucking mad about is that one, it's like everyone's still on fucking lockdown. You can't go to the fucking
yeah,
gym. And I think that's what's fucking getting people crazy because they just reopened the gyms.
yeah,
And
dude,
now,
exactly. Yeah. Um. So when I was here, it was like because I'm going to school, right? And so that's what I do full time or whatever. I could just go running and shit, and I fucking hate cardio because I'm like I used to be with machine guns, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we don't run, we just lift heavy, and like so I was looking forward to the gym because I'm like, oh, I can go back to lifting and shit, and then the gym in my where I live at just opened, and then all of a sudden they're like, uh, you guys literally can't do anything. Like it's literally back into fucking quarantine mode, even though like the rest of the fucking country is like doing their own thing. Which I get it. I get the idea behind it is
Safety.
so we don't get sick. If there, yeah, so we don't get sick if there's like an actual no shit, mutation of the virus or something, and people actually start dying. I don't know, but it's still kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's like
And
they're keeping everyone's safety in mind, but at the same time, it's just like you really want a bunch of these motherfuckers already locked up in the barracks doing some dumb shit.
yeah, dude, exactly. Like I was doing some dumb shit, and I live by myself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I had like me and you locked up in here with like unlimited alcohol, like I don't know what the fuck we do, bro. We probably burn this fucking place down. Like
Oh, that's easily. If I was in the fucking barracks, bro, it would be a revolt. Like I'd be probably leading a fucking.
shit. It'd be like Chaz, but 20 on palms. Like or fucking Camp Pendleton, become a warlord or something.
Bro, that should be fucking hilarious. I'd take over 2-9. Dude, it'd be like the DD214 videos that he's been posting, but like 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, dude, that'd be
Like he,
hilarious.
I can imagine all over the news. U.S. Navy veterans taking over a base.
with dildos and fucking flashlights.
The Lance Corpsman Autonomous Zone. Notorious for silver bulleting everyone as a ritual.
Yeah, it's how we take temps, for COVID.
Hey, best way
You gotta
the
give
best way to
you
check, bro.
gotta you gotta give them that butt pussy before you come in.
Hey,
But yeah,
if you
so
ain't
a
about
lot of
that
this stuff
mussy,
is Yeah, so a lot of the stuff, right? Like,
Bro, no
a lot of people are
haircuts.
trying on PCS too. I just got one, man. I haven't had a haircut in like 3 months, 4 months.
I know, same. I fucked up, bro.
But these frag order or whatever, like they they're keeping a lot of people from PCS, and dude, I fucking hate my life here.
Yeah.
If I was stationed somewhere that I fucking hated, I'd probably, I don't know, just start killing myself or something.
And they wonder why fucking retention is so goddamn fucking low, bro. And why people are fucking drinking and hating life.
Yep.
It's like, bro, like you just let them fucking leave. Let them fucking PCS. Like once they get to wherever it is they're fucking going, what's gonna happen? They're gonna get quarantined there.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like you're gonna get 14 days of quarantine. If you're not sick, then you're good. You know, like fuck it. Just make those 14 days of quarantine. You know, like give them 14 days of quarantine plus 10 days house on leave. Call it a day, dude. You know, fuck it.
Damn, look at that. Fucking making shit happen.
There you go, dog. I'm already giving these motherfuckers ideas.
I know. And maybe they can fucking promote one of us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to promote us, man. I'm gonna be my current rank for a long time, I think.
Same. Sad, especially after all this shit going down right now, bro, and us fucking talking all this shit. But I think the funniest thing that's gonna happen is I was thinking about this earlier was all the married people and those living off base are gonna be the ones fucking ruining it for those people that are stuck at the fucking barracks, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it goes back when we were in the infantry. You know, I mean, like who's the people that always gets fucked over? It's always the people in the barracks. And when I used to live, so I was in 1-3 in Hawaii, and we had these like shitty barracks. And if you're in Hawaii, I used to live in 1604, which is the building next to the bowling alley. Really shitty building, bro. Like there's mold everywhere, you know, like black
Beautiful.
mold and shit. And then we lived in Mackey Hall for a little bit, and that place was shitty too. But um, back to my point, like we were just as far as field day and like getting punished and shit like that for just doing stupid shit, we had to clean the whole barracks, right? And then all the married people, they just leave, even though they were like part of the stupid shit, because they can't. I don't know. They don't want to like punish them
Mm-hmm.
because they had to go home and go fucking do whatever to their wives or whatever. So that shit fucking sucked, you know. So like I think like just like this corona shit, a lot of the people that are suffering are the people in the barracks. And who's gonna be the one? If anybody gets sick, it's not gonna be the people in the barracks. It's gonna be the people that live out in town.
Mm-hmm.
They're, you know, their wives are like, "Fuck that. We've been locked up for 3 months. I'm not in the Navy. I'm gonna go fucking go to the mall, go do whatever the fuck I want to do." And
Mm.
you know they're right, but if they get sick, if anybody's gonna get sick, it's gonna be people that live out in town. I think.
Yeah, that seems to be the story going on, especially because they're freer to kind of travel, go to the store, grab alcohol, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna be running out in every fucking PX as we speak right now. So yeah, it's definitely gonna
So,
be those people, those of us that are living out in town, bro, that just because one, we're
oh
living
yeah,
with other people, we got fucking roommates, and people are going out to the store, or people just don't give a fuck, bro, and they're gonna go out regardless. They're gonna be like, who's gonna fucking catch me? And then that's when it's gonna be like, oh.
yeah, um, yeah. Somebody asked me earlier on the page like if it um included Marines. Do you know if it does?
I don't know, man. I've only seen it pushed out on our side, and even though they don't like to admit it, the Marines are bitches because they are Department of the Navy, so eat ass. Uh, but no, I haven't seen anything pushed from Marines or anything of that sort. I haven't heard anything from anyone in regards to that yet, neither. But if it's coming down from our side, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, one of my buddies, he's up in Pendleton right now. He was telling me that first math was getting briefed on this.
Yeah.
Um, I'm assuming the Navy side. but I don't know if it's gonna apply for Marines. It's kind of fucking stupid, but and there's a lot of confusion on this too. Because they have this chart. I don't know if you've seen it, where it's like HepCon B and then HepCon C, and so for HepCon B, you can do everything you pretty much can.
Yeah.
And I guess they're treating this as HepCon C, where like your little shit locked up in your fucking house.
What is it, like health protection something?
Yeah, it's kind of like the terrorist. What's that shit called? The
Yeah, the terror
FCON or
levels.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but like health related. I've never even fucking heard of this shit. Not gonna lie, I've been in for 9 years. I've never heard of this shit.
Same. It's like the first time I fucking heard that shit too. It's like HP con. What is that? Like threat levels to hell? Oh, it's like threat health
Like,
levels, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna fucking fight COVID.
It's like wash your hands, bro. Like,
Yeah, dude,
but
that's it. Just wash your hands. Fucking, just put some mouthwash in your mouth after you eat some ass. You'll be all right.
I know the other thing on there too is funny that it's just like stay in groups smaller than 10. But what does the Navy do whenever they're trying to pass word?
Yeah, they just do formation or do a school circle. Like
Like they're
what are you
literally
doing?
going against the fucking order.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid. I mean, like where I'm at, and you know where I'm at. And I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to get kicked out of the school, but uh, they just fucking pass the shit like through group text, like a
Oh,
group
you being
text
smart?
or like a Zoom meeting, and I'm just sitting here in my underwear in my fucking living room, like Tom Cruise and shit, and they're just like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, and that's it. We haven't signed any page 13s, but
Just a matter of time, bro.
it's a matter of time, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for me, it's just, well, at first it was like meetings in a fucking somewhere. You try to maintain 6 feet of distance. It's like, bro, like, how? You know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, now things have been shot out through like group me and like different people texting and same shit. It's just like, hey, this was going down. I'm just like, oh, all right, cool. Just let me know when I get to sign this thing or when I'm gonna get NJP'd for not signing it. Because that's one of the things I saw from those page 13 on the bottom. If you don't sign, you can get NJP'd. Article 92, failure to obey a lawful order.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, dude. I
Well,
got
I
to
didn't
send
see
it
the
in by
page
somebody.
13. What's up?
Yeah, it's a. I saw it in that page 13, but it's just like you don't have to sign page 13s technically.
Yeah, you don't have to. They just have to make a different page 13 saying you refuse to sign the original one.
Shit. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of NJPs coming up within the next couple of weeks. Then.
Yeah, probably. Well, I'll post it on the page. Like, I'm like, if you're gonna go out in town and go to the beach or whatever, just don't record it.
Yeah, that.
Like a lot of like don't take pictures at the beach. Don't fucking
Don't put it on Snapchat. Don't put it on your fucking story on Instagram, on Facebook.
yeah.
That's always the biggest thing I see people get fucking burned for is just like post everything on social media. Like, bro, no one cares.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's-
Like
that,
we've done a lot of shit that I may or may have not done some shit that might have
allegedly.
landed me in jail. But guess what? It didn't because I didn't fucking record it. Like just don't record shit. It's that simple.
Exactly. Like they can't really prove anything unless you give them that evidence. And that's why I just one never admit to anything, always make counter accusations, always shift the blame. All right.
Yeah. It's my old Lance Corman T-shirt.
Yeah, I still have that shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's really funny
I'm making
too.
some more.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm making some more. I'm just kind of like busy as fuck with school because I'm almost done with it. So like everything's kind of coming together. But definitely I'm gonna start working on. I'm probably gonna use this in design honestly as the original ones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just because I like that kind of simple ish. But
Well, let
we'll
me know, man,
see.
so that way I can pick one up, and then so everyone else who's listening can also fucking pick one up as well, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, I still have mine, that old school one, on somewhere in a fucking sea bag somewhere. And it's funny enough, I was going through my Facebook memories, and there was another picture of me from being posted on your fucking page from like years ago. That shit was hilarious. I was like, oh fuck, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny? I post pictures of myself on my page too, but I just make fun of myself so people think I'm like trying to roast somebody else. It's kind of funny.
I, I've done that a couple times as well, or just most of the memes talking shit is it can be about me, but as long as people don't know,
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
exactly.
What does it really matter? Shit, hold up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I make
what
fun
were
of
we
myself
talking
a
about?
lot on the page as well, or even some of the other admins. Funny enough, when I was on deployment, I know I think he was talking about it on the last episode. Um, yeah, they also make we make memes about each other and talk a lot of shit and just kind of jab at each other and see it's like, hey man, I made a meme about you, mine got more likes, like you fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, we don't do that. Like, so for our admin shit, we just share like because we have like a group message thing or whatever,
Same.
and we just send like fucking dumbass videos to each other, and yeah, dude, I don't know, it's weird because I'm gonna start making memes of these motherfuckers, man. I keep carrying that goddamn page by myself.
Bro, I think I said on the other episodes too. I was telling the OG, the homie, I was just like, bro, my back hurts from fucking carrying this goddamn page, dog. Like,
Yeah, I heard that shit, man.
and like,
But yeah,
no,
like,
I definitely feel you, bro. Hey, start talking shit to them, bro. Maybe I'll fucking light a fire under their ass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, dude. When we had that fucking meme war thing, like, it was just me, bro. Like, I would just sit there and like on my meme app or whatever, and just
Yeah.
like just go on. And I started running out of ideas, and I'm like, fuck, what am I supposed to put on here? So I started running out of ideas, and then you just fucking blasting me, dude. I'm like, fuck, man, like, how the fuck does he get all these memes, bro? And I'm like, I don't know if people are helping him. And I'm like, I posted on my group chat. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers make memes. At least I can post these. Well, mostly because I was in school, so I was studying still.
Yeah.
And so I'm like trying to study and like try to make memes at the same time, and it's kind of fucking hard. But so like, yeah, I was about to start deleting those motherfuckers off there.
Yeah, no, dude.
But
During
we
that
have
time, it was just me. It was just me making all of them. When I wasn't at work and I had service, I was just like, I was just start making them. And funny enough, I never saw the ones you posted on Facebook until you were like, "Oh, this motherfucker out here stealing memes and shit." And I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Bro, I didn't even see that."
yeah, I was posting some of them on Facebook too. Um,
I think I
but
only
Facebook,
posted
I
the
don't know.
one.
Yeah, Facebook kind of died off like the page in Facebook just because I don't really use it that much. Um,
I know you got like
I
mad
don't think
follows over there too, like 30 something, right?
yeah, 30-some thousand, but like just the what's this shit called? Like the likes and like I don't care
Yeah,
about the likes. Like I don't give a fuck about likes. I care more about like comments and shit. Like
yeah. I
people
love
talking
the
shit.
traction. Yeah.
Yeah, like, people talking shit. People like, oh, I can relate to this. Like that's what I like. Like comments, I don't really care for, or likes, I don't really care for.
No, I
But yeah, so
definitely hear you on that.
I kind of stopped posting on Facebook because like a lot of people they would just like it or share it and like not engage with it. So I was like, it's kind of gay. More people engage in on Instagram. So that's what I've been posting on. One of my boys, he runs the Snapchat page. We have a Snapchat page.
Yeah.
Uh, but he just posts random, either like memes from the Instagram, Facebook, or just post random shit. And I had made a Twitter back. like I don't know, a year ago or some shit, but that's just confusing as fuck. And I'm like, damn, I'm too old, bro. I'm like a fucking boomer or something because I don't know how to work that shit, bro. It's just confusing.
I think we have a Twitter. One of the other admins runs it, but I don't think he uses it anymore. I think he probably lost the fucking password because he's fucking old too. And someone was asking me about it the other day. And I'm like, hey, you guys have a Twitter, right? And I'm like, no, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, wait, actually, yeah, we do. But one of the other guys uses it, and I think he's just on there fucking trolling people and just fucking talking all this fucking dumb shit, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, we do, but we don't. Like, I'm trying to get control of that shit too, but I'm busy, so it's just like, fuck, man. Like, it's bad enough I already have. I'm carrying the fucking page kind of right now on Instagram, and that just, goddamn, bro, some of that so much.
Yeah, that shit kind of sucks sometimes because, like, well, I see a lot of new pages posting a lot. You know what I mean? Like, um, ever since I started school, it kind of slowed down a little bit. But
Yeah.
like I see you guys, fucking, GD214. A lot of these people posting like throughout the day. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And me, like, I'm just posting like one a day, just between I have like whenever I have time and shit. Uh, so it was like it's still kind of hard for me to like fucking carry the whole fucking thing by myself when I'm like so busy. Because one of the other admins is in a different school too.
Yeah.
So I know he's busy. Um, another guy, one of the other admins is actually going your way.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know afterwards. He's going your way. One of the other guys, he got out already, but he's trying to be a cop. I told him it's kind of risky, these times around.
That's fucking
Yeah, so it's
hilarious.
like, and then I have the two other admins. They're kind of just doing their own thing, which is good for them.
Yeah.
But
Same thing over here, bro. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing and just kind of helping out wherever they can. And now that this podcast shit's kind of starting to take off, they're like, "Oh, bro, like let me jump on." I'm like, "Oh, you can fucking jump on this dick, bitch." No, I'm just playing. I got you. You know.
jump on this wiener. But yeah, going back to the podcast shit. So one of my buddies, Mike Sensi, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was my old RP, like back in 1-3, and so it's kind of, I don't know, like for us, like for me and you, like it's kind of hard for us to find the balance and stuff, like if we should, come out of the closet or whatever, so to speak.
Come out the closet, like, bro. What? I
Hey,
should play.
no, so to speak, like
Yeah,
because
like,
he's doing a podcast, but he's like still active, but he doesn't have this fucking past that we do, like
oh no, most. I
like
think that's always the fear, I guess you can kind of say, because it's just like what DD214 is doing right now, like calling all these motherfuckers out. Like it's something that, you know, that's history with this girl docs of
yeah.
calling people out. And
Yeah.
I was making a recording earlier, but it was, yeah, about that. Like, I can't tell you how many times people's master chiefs, COs, like all these
Yeah.
crazy people used to hit us up and be like, hey, can you take them this post? We're currently monitoring the situation or whatever. We're taking care of it, blah, blah, blah. And just threaten us and all kinds of crazy shit. So I guess there's always that fear.
Yeah, we had a guy that so it was kind of like that, like their chain of command would hit us up, be like, hey, can you guys take this down, like we're tracking on this or whatever. And usually whenever their command would hit us up, I'd be like, all right, yeah, it's fine, we should just take them down. It got to some point where like people were like, oh, we're gonna fucking sue you, blah blah blah, and I'm like, for what, dog? Like, you're the one that put this shit out there, we're just helping you put it out there even more. But I guess eventually some people actually got in trouble or whatever, and um, there was like, I don't know, I want to say 2015, 2016, something like that.
Yeah.
One of the followers that worked for NCIS hit us up. He messaged me. He's like, hey, bro, like NCIS is on you guys. Like the page, just letting you know, formality or whatever. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, started deleting messages and like, so I deleted like all the messages, and then that's when we stopped like kind of going after people, you know, mostly because you know, I don't know,
No,
it was
I
kind of a weird thing to do. So it's like, fuck, I'm just gonna stop.
no, I definitely understand that, and then that's something that I was thinking over in my head as well. Was just you're trying to stand up for people that don't have a voice, and especially in our fucking community, just because it's like, yo, we see a lot of things that get brushed by the wayside, and I'm gonna call it out. And if they want to come after me, whatever, I don't
Yeah,
fucking care. There's a
yeah,
lot of
exactly.
just chiefs, officers, and all these people. And I made a meme about it the other day. It's like, hey, you guys are quick to save them because of their careers and think about their fucking life and blah, blah, blah. All these fucking reasons of why you should save them. And they made a mistake. Look how long they've been in. But have it be E6 and below. Hey, crucify that motherfucker right now in front of everybody. Fuck his life up. It doesn't matter what he's done or what he might possibly do. It's just like, where's the fucking fairness in that? And I that was one of the reasons we used to call shit out the same thing. And then I think that same dude that tipped you guys, or they tipped us as well, like, hey man, like people are onto you guys. And then just there was a couple admins too that were kind of during that time frame kind of open about it and they didn't give a fuck. And one of them was one of my boys, and I'm like, hey bro, like you gotta chill, like people are gonna come after you, bro, like, and it's not gonna be pretty. And who knows what fucking NCIs might do? Slap us on the wrist,
Yeah, who
NJP
knows?
us,
I'm not gonna
like
risk that shit, you know.
like court martial, you know what I mean? Like gee, like
Public court martial on Facebook Live, dog.
that'd
Like,
be the only way to do it. Like if they were to come after me over some shit like that and be like, you know what, let me have my phone out, let me put this on Instagram live, because everyone has to be in here for this shit. Like I don't care, because if I can't record it, then I'm gonna be belligerent regardless. But
shit, I put a poll up, dog, to see what my punishment should be, you know, like
30 lashes,
fucking
dog. 3
30
days bread.
lashes.
3 days bread and water, like that fucking who was it? Some captain somewhere in a ship that was like, he was NJP dude, and he had him 3 days water and bread.
This motherfucker, man, that's fucked up.
Hey, that's hey, would you rather do that or get restriction
Oh,
45
100%.
45?
Oh, 100% bread and water, dude. So I was, because I've done that before, so I'm good. You know, like it wasn't bread and water; it was gummy worms and dip and water. So we were doing this like, uh, we had this like little fucking field op or whatever, where we were
Yeah.
supposed to take over an airfield. And then so my med pack had all my MREs in it because I had my fucking med bag, and I was with guns, so I'm like carrying a tripod and like all this and that. We fucking fly into this airfield in the Big Island in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And we land, and at night they were like, all right, fucking set up your little fucking sleeping area. And I'm like, we sleeping right here, bro? And yeah, I'm like, dude, nobody told me anything. So like nobody told me to bring food, nobody told me to bring fucking sleeping system, nothing like that. So I'm like, fuck. So one of my buddies, my section leader, he was like, all right, dude, we'll just share my tarp or whatever. So me and him slept in his tarp, and it's up in the mountains. I don't know if you've ever been to the Big Island, to PTA in the Big Island, but
Nah.
it's like 6,000 feet elevation or whatever. It's between two fucking volcanoes. It's like super high up there.
I've heard of it, but I've never been out there. I had boys out there.
So it's fucking cold as fuck at night, right? And I didn't have any food either. I just had a bag of gummy bears and a log of dip. So, dude, I no shit, bro. Like I was eating like 3 gummy bears a day, fucking dip all day, water all day, and then like eating the leftovers from my Marines for 3 days, bro. Dude, it was rough, man. And then like, so I could do bread and water for 3 days. You know, it's no big deal.
I did some dumb shit like that. One of my first fucking field ops because I was fucking I was in the BAS taking care of some shit. I didn't get no chow or anything, and we are going out for a week. But once we got out there, luckily it was a combined operations, and we were working with other companies. And it was a machine gun week or some shit like that. So
Yeah.
whenever we showed up to one of the ranges, HNS was out there, and I just went over there and I just fucking rat fucked all their MREs, and I stole shit. Bro, but I stole all their shit from HNS. One of my boys like, Doc, just go steal shit from HNS. I'm like, am I allowed to do that? They're like, just don't get caught, bro. And I'm just like, fuck it, man. We're gonna be out here a week. I don't got food. All right, bet. And I just went over there and fucking stole a box and just fucking went back to my fucking area, put everything in my main pack, and I was like, yo, man, I'm not fucking starving out here, dog.
Yeah, for us it was only our platoon, so it was like machine guns. It was machine guns and like one of our like first platoon or something like that. And then
Oh
the
no,
rest of the rest of the company wasn't gonna fly in until like 3 days later with our main packs where all my fucking food was.
boy, shit.
So I was like, fuck, dude, I'm fucked out here.
Well, at least you have
And
water. You know what I mean? How much weight did you lose out there, bro?
oh, I don't even know, bro. I didn't have a scale out there, bro.
But I can imagine like a couple days on fucking gummy bears. Like Jesus.
And then we started to run ranges and shit. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, and towards the end of that, we had to hike up to the main camp in PTA, and which is not that far, not far at all, dude. It's like maybe 4 miles, 3 miles, something like that, which is
Yeah.
pretty easy if if you've been eating and shit. But I haven't been eating for 3 days, so we were walking with like, and then like our lieutenant or whatever was like, oh, we're gonna hike back and with your fucking helmet on and like all this shit on. And I'm like, fuck. So I started to overheat, right? On the way back. And I was like, dude, I'm the only corpsman out here, but I'm gonna fucking go down. And well, I didn't go down because some of the boots are falling out. So I'm over trying to treat them, but when I was treating them, I would just like take my helmet off, it's like cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I made it all the way back, bro. Like I dropped my shit off in the fucking hooch, and I told my session leader, hey man, like he knew I hadn't ate for 3 days, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go to the fucking PX real quick. And he's like, all right, and I just went over there, and it's like a pizza place for some reason, and I bought a big ass pizza, just for myself, dude. And I just sat there in the table, bro, like almost crying and shit, just eating pizza.
This fool just got out of the fucking gulag over there and he's eating goddamn pizza to himself, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just got out the gulag, bro. I landed in downtown, bro. That shit was funny.
I think that's how I was whenever I ate that fucking MRE because I was just like, fuck, man, I really don't got anything. And then when I saw that, I was just like, oh, I can't remember what the fuck it was, bro, but I was just so fucking happy. And one of my Marines was sharing a little bit of the food he had. And he's like, Doc, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, it's your responsibility to let me know where the fuck I'm supposed to be at when these things happen. And they're just like,
Yeah,
where are
exactly,
you?
bro.
It's
Yeah.
just like, why was the fucking BAS like fucking taking care of some fucking idiot? I can't remember who the fuck it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, and I think that they don't understand that. Like we have like jobs too, like we can't be with them all the time. And exactly what happened to me, because whenever they were briefing that shit, I was seeing some guy that his shoulder got dislocated. So I was seeing this guy in the BAS. I text my section leader. I'm like, hey, any word? Like, oh, just be at the fucking um at the what's it called, the airfield. Be at the
Yeah.
airfield at this time with all your shit. I'm like, all right, easy enough. I was there with all my shit. They threw my main packs in like these pallets or whatever, and then we took off, and that's it. And that's like all the word they gave us. And it might be individualized, like
Yeah.
unit to unit, I don't know. But I feel like a lot of people don't pass word to corpsman, which is kind of fucked up. Like we should know where the fuck we're going and like how long
Yeah.
we're gonna be there.
Yeah. That's something. And I'm going to play devil's advocate like I usually tend to, but that's also, we should also be asking a little more things too. Like like I've been guilty of it, of not asking enough questions. People just say shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then it's just like, wait, what the fuck? What did I miss? And by that time it's too late. And it's just like, shit,
Yeah.
fuck. But even then now, I guess, I don't know, man, I've just become so fucking paranoid that like I'll be sleeping in the middle of the night and then I'll fucking wake up thinking I forgot something and I'll recheck on my gear.
Oh yeah. That's exactly how I am too now. It's
Um,
from trial and error and not
mm-hmm.
wanting to go hungry again for 3 days.
Almost fucking, yeah, I made that mistake one time, almost of forgetting, back when I used to dip. Um, and I had to stop by like the liquor store like in the middle of fucking night and buy a fucking log. That shit was hilarious. I was like, oh my god. But then I don't know, when I became senior line, it made my life so much easier because I would just be like, hey, Boo, come here. You have smokes?
Let me
Fucking cough them up.
get. Yeah, dude. Once I became senior line of my company, like, dude, I used to just drive my fucking POV to the range, bro. Like, it was dope, bro. Like, I just told the CEO, like, what time do you want us to go over there? They're like, oh, you have to get your weapons at so and so time. I'm like, I can't do that. They're like, why not? I'm like, I'm driving over there. uh, just have just have the armors throw the just have the armors throw my rifle in the fucking Humvee or something. And that's just how I fucking played it, Like I would just drive there. In the middle of the night, dude, I'd be like, because we had to sleep there overnight.
Mhm.
I just get up, grab my corpsman, be like, hey, you motherfuckers hungry or what? Like, yeah. I'm like, I just drive down the road, grab some pizza, come back. These motherfuckers were fed, bro.
Bro, that's what's up. I did some shit like that, but in 29 Palms, it works a little different because like you have to fucking truck out to all these fucking stupid ass ranges, and POVs only go up to, what is it? That stupid camp that's up
Oh, Camp Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah, that's pretty much as far out unless you have like special permission, and then even then it's like govies to go to other ranges. So like it was hard to order shit like that. So,
Yeah.
but when other homies were like there in 29 Palms, like, hey, bro, I'm in Wilson. Can you bring me some fucking food? I'm like, hell yeah, bro. I'd go out and like grab like burritos from like Santana's. It's called something else now. But I'd bring them food and shit. Sometimes I'd even bring them some fucking liquor, allegedly. I mean, that never
Allegedly.
happened. Allegedly, someone was bringing alcohol to people in Camp Wilson. I can't deny, I don't know who it was, but somebody was bringing it out there. I was bringing food, like a good friend would, But now, man,
It's just funny.
I don't know. We fucking hiked everywhere. If not, like we'd get trucked. So we didn't really have much of a fucking option, bro, about driving out there. And even then, I was like, man, I'm out there with my boys. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, even then, like, so I'm not gonna say who the chief was, but my battalion chief, like when we were on the field, he would go to like Costco, bro. Like you go to Costco, buy a bunch of fucking ramen and shit like that, and just put it in the back of the fucking what's that shit called, the 997 or
Yeah.
whatever. He'd put in the back of that shit, and he'd drive out to him and one of the IDCs would drive out and like restock us with supply, like medical supplies. But like they'd have this fucking like George Foreman grill thing in the back, like just cooking up ramen, dude. So we're just we just walk in, bro, and just have like these bowls of ramen like on the
Hell
field,
yeah.
or like they'd get like fucking in and out, dude. Like our battalion surgeon, he was fucking dope, dude. He would just like he was like a millionaire, and no shit, he was a millionaire from like stocks or whatever, and he would just buy us like in and out like every weekend, or like
But
depending on who was in the field, he would just buy us in and out like the whole battalion,
damn.
which was dope.
I had one staff sergeant like that. I think he just picked up gunny not so long ago. Same thing. He invests money. Real smart motherfucker, and he'd always be doing some shit like that. Or if we'd make PX runs from the field, hey doc, let's go. I'm like, all right, sick. And then we'd go to the PX, go to the commissary, and then he'd always stock up and be like, hey, I need you to grab like 6 things, like fucking Gatorade or some shit. And we'd be going out to the field with fucking Gatorade or fuck, what was that? Did you guys ever get Squencher out there?
Nah.
It was like a powder, but it was like it wasn't Gatorade, but it was called Squench. That was another thing too that people were like, bro, people were like fighting over that shit, bro, because it was just like, man, I need to get my Squencher, you know, and just oh my god, bro, it was the funniest shit ever. Like people were fighting over that. That and I don't know, my company had like a huge gambling problem.
Really?
Playing dice had nothing to do with me neither. People were out there shooting fucking craps, like a bunch of fucking homeless people in a fucking corner. Someone like as the hooches out in during ITX, they have like wooden floors and shit. They're kind of elevated on the
Yeah, yeah.
fobs, and we set up a piece of cardboard and then just start shooting dollar bets, bro. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. Like I remember people were doing $100 bets at one point. Like, oh my
Jesus.
god, like so many people were losing so much money, and then our staff sergeant, he was all about it too, and he was fucking cleaning up house. He was beating us in bones. It's just like, man, I'm about to fight this motherfucker. He's cleaning me out, and I was like a boot ass fucking third class, and I'm like, I'm gonna fight this bitch, and then people are like Doc, relax. Like I wouldn't want to fight staff sergeant. He's like, he's a Golden Gloves fighter. I'm like, you're right. I'm not gonna fight this bitch. I'm a punk. Like fuck that. This dude about to put me in a coma.
Yeah, we had like a fighting problem when we were in those fob things, like out in the middle of nowhere. Like people would just fight, dude. They just close the fucking hooches and they just fight.
Oh yeah.
And there was like a pretty bad like investigation. Like a lot of people got busted down for because they were beating the fuck out of some dude. It was like 1-on-1, you know what I mean? But like one of the lieutenants like saw it, reported it, and like
What a bitch.
so all the people that were in that hooch like watching, so it was all NCOs and you know one sailor. I'm not gonna say who it was, but everybody else got busted down.
God damn.
Like from sergeant to corporal, advanced corporal, and then like just from fighting, bro. And they were fighting over some dumb shit, you know, like MREs or something.
Dude, like we used to have fucking brawls. Like I'd even oh man, my Marines were so fucked up. I love those fucking assholes. So we had these two Native American cats and they're from different tribes, bro. And my Marines thought it was a funny idea to make them fucking fight and to see who was who came from the better tribe. And in my head, I'm just like,
who was top warrior?
yeah, I was like, oh my god, man. I was like, this is not gonna end good. And it was one of the other platoons. So I was with weapons, and then I got hoarded out to one of the other line platoons. And I remember we were watching, and then at one point, someone goes, "Hey, softening blows are a go," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, it's only gonna fucking escalate from here, bro."
Yeah.
So they're doing softening blows to the body, and then next thing you know, just they're like straight up full on fucking fighting. I'm surprised, like no one got scalped at some point, but I think there might have been like an Indian cry somewhere, and just a bald eagle like screeching. You know what I mean? Like just I don't know, man. It was fucking wild, but it turned
coyotes
into
and rabbits.
It turned into a full on fight,
circle.
And neither of them won because it was kind of a stalemate. But it was pretty fucking hilarious. And actually, funny enough, one of the dudes, he used to have this trick where it was called the rain turtle. And I don't know if it was like some form of fucking witchcraft or what, but dude's like full on Native American. He's a real solid guy. Actually, he's one of my good buddies. We became buddies afterwards, but he would draw a turtle in the sand, and then he would say like these words, and then he'd put like tobacco into the turtle, like on top of the turtle drawing, and then it would start fucking raining.
What?
I shit
That's
you
some
not,
voodoo shit, bro.
I shit you not, bro. Like every time he did it, it would fucking rain, and I don't know if it was like if he was like fucking with us and like he knew it was gonna rain, but like 29 Palms, it was like it's weird. Like like you could see it coming, and it's like okay, but it would fucking rain. It was like the craziest thing ever, and I was just like, bro, that's fucking scary. Like how you doing that shit? He's like, I'm Native American, bro. I just know the land, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like Jesus, like I'm part Native myself, but like not enough to like Not like that, dog. Like easy.
Yeah. Yeah, the only experience I had with rain in 21 Palms was like we had just came back from Bridgeport from doing cold weather medicine up there, and so like from one extreme to the other, where
I've never
and I
done
was like,
Bridgeport.
oh, dude, it sucks so bad, bro. Like, when I
Was
was in
lucky.
Bridgeport, I was in the cold weather medicine course, and we're doing like FEP or what was it called, FINEX or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and we had what the fuck? We had we had a hike like 15 miles in 24 hours, like up
Yeah, I've heard about the fucking
and
nightmares.
up and down the fucking mountain and shit like that. And so whenever we got a chance to sleep, I would just knock out. I wouldn't change my socks, nothing like that, like a fucking idiot. And so that I got trench foot at the end during Phoenix,
Oof.
right? Yeah, I got trench foot.
Should have changed your
I slept
socks,
on the
homie.
ice. Yeah, I change my socks every day now, bro. Uh, I got frostbite on my elbow because I
Oh
slept
shit.
wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, like that course is no joke. But anyway, we went from Bridgeport back to. We just went straight from Bridgeport to Turn on Palms. We didn't like go home, nothing like that. So
Fuck
went to
no.
Turn on Palms. Went to Turn on Palms because we're from Hawaii, dude. So they flew
Yeah.
us from Hawaii to
Oh well, you're already there. Like it's.
yeah to Reno,
Yeah.
and then we went from Reno down to I think March Air Force Base or something like that, and then we just drove the rest of the way. And then so it's fucking hot, and I'm like fuck, dude. And we're going to the BZO range, behind Camp Wilson. It's like
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that far. So we're back there, and then completely sunny, dude. And then all of a sudden it just gets dark and just starts shitting rain, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like it was just sunny like 10 minutes ago, you know. And
Yeah,
then
dude. The
you
weather
start,
out there is wild.
yeah, and then you start seeing lightning, dude, coming down like half a mile away from us, and it's headed towards us, towards the BZO range. I'm like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And I was a senior line at this point, I think. So the CO was like, "Hey, doc, what should we do?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I don't know how to deal with fucking lightning. I'm not a fucking lightning bender, you know." And then like, so I'm like, "All right, fuck it. I know like when when lightning strikes, it kind of like follows like a track, like 10 feet or whatever, and then it disappears."
Mhm.
So I'm like, "All right, everybody has to like space out 10 feet apart or whatever." I think it was 10 feet. I don't know. It's been a while. So we had the whole company out there 10 feet apart, dude. I'm like, if anybody gets hit by lightning, like it's not gonna jump to other people, you know.
Yeah.
So and we're just out there, dude, and the rain gets shit on and lightning coming towards us, and then good thing, dude, like maybe 100 yards before I start hitting, like where the people were at, it just disappeared, and it
Hmm.
got hot as fuck, dude. Like 10 minutes later, I'm like, what the. And then I knew I'm like, dude, fuck 21 Palms, bro. Like I would never want to be stationed here.
Bro, it as fast as like the rain comes, it fucking disappears. It's the fucking craziest shit ever. And like, I don't know, man. Like I loved it out there because it maybe it's all the fucking clowns I was working with that made it fucking super bearable. But I don't know, man. I knew exactly what kind of weather we were getting, and just I don't know. And maybe I'm a fucking masochist, who likes fucking pain, But I don't know. It's yeah, it was like that. And it's like, shit, here comes the rain, and then it rains, and then like 10 minutes later, it's gonna be fucking gone because it usually always is. Or I think it was during World Cup season. I was fucking watching the game, and all of a sudden it was just like power goes out. It's like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Power went out everywhere on fucking base, and it's just like, bro, barracks everywhere, and it's just like, okay. And then 20 minutes later, whoop, everything comes back, and it's like,
That's how it was in Hawaii,
oh,
dude. Like,
okay, like
uh,
shit.
cause yeah, in K Bay, it's like on the windward side, so like that's where it rains.
Hmm.
Um, So it rained every couple hours for like 30 minutes and then just stopped. And when I first checked in, right, because I was in the barracks, and the barracks from the BAS is like, a mile away, maybe a mile and a
Yeah.
half, I don't know. And I didn't have a car, I didn't have anything, so here I am, fucking brand new check in, fucking HM3, so and so, and I'm walking towards barracks, right, sweating my fucking ass off because it's fucking hot over there. So I'm fucking walking over there, and about halfway on my walk, it just starts pouring rain, dude, like bad, bro. So I get to the VAS, and then I talked to my I'm supposed to meet the SEL,
Yeah.
his master chief. I'm supposed to meet him, and then so I'm outside his office, it's soaking wet, dude. And I was like, cause I don't give a fuck. I was like, whatever. Like he's in Hawaii, he probably knows it's gonna rain. So we get in there, and everybody else drove there. You know what I mean? Because they had their cars there
Yeah.
or rental. Like I didn't have a fucking rental. It was like last minute orders that I got anyway. And I get there, check in. I'm the only wet one. I'm the only one that's soaking wet. And he's like, "Oh, you better get used to this, motherfucker." Like, and he was right. And he was right because it was just like, whenever we'd go to the field, like as soon as we got there, like the whole Marine Corps myth, like,
It ain't raining.
God
We ain't
sees,
training.
yeah, like God sees Marines in the field, like, oh fuck it, let's make it rain over there. But it was like that, dude. Like every fucking day, it would just rain.
Nah, for us it was like sparingly, and it rained when we were on the field. No, I had kind of a similar story for me when I checked in over Tornado Palms, but um, it was in spring, and I was in my whites, and fucking sandstorm.
That's
So
fucked up.
I check in, and I'm just like, God damn it, bro! Like, this is the dumbest shit fucking ever. So over there, they got like nappers over there, where like all the corpsmen, I guess, that are no longer with like battalions or whatever, they go and work or whatever, or all the fucking people that don't that aren't worth anything, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, who knows. Are over there.
All the regiment guys.
Yeah. And so I went and checked in over there, and they're all fucking laughing at me, and I'm like, okay, thanks. And they're like, okay, you're going over to 37. I was like, okay, sick. So I go across the way, and still fucking goddamn sandstorm. I'm just like, God fucking damn it, bro. Like, it'd be just my fucking luck. And then I check in, and I remember my old HM1 Owens, rest in peace, RIP, my guy. He just looks at me. He's like, "You picked the wrong fucking day to check in, dumbass." I'm like, "I just got here. Like, what the fuck?"
What am I supposed to do?
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "You got all your shit here?" I'm like, "Nah, it's in my truck." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Well, we're doing records inspections right now. We're about to get IG inspected. So this is what I need you to do. You're going on house hunting leave. I don't give a fuck. I'll see you in 10 days. Get the fuck out and go somewhere." And I'm like, "Good to go, H1." And then I remember I fucking left, and I was staying at my mom's house, but actually I was staying at my buddy's house. One of the other homies who's he was with the wing out there, and I called him like, "Hey, bro, I'm staying over your house right now." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "I thought you were checking in." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm done." And he's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, they kicked my ass out." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. That's Gucci, I guess." So I went over to my boy's house and just hung out there for like 10 days, like got drunk. So that was pretty fun.
It's pretty dope.
But that fucking sandstorm was no joke. I was just like, God damn it. Like, and since then it was just like, okay, it's hot, it's fucking dry, there's fucking sandstorm out here. And when it rains, it's bad, but then it leaves. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it could be worse.
It could be worse. Yeah, I mean, it could always be worse. I think I've never been to the East Coast, but I'm sure hurricanes and shit are pretty scary. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a couple boys that just left Lejeune, and all the nightmares I've heard from that place is fucking true, and maybe even worse than fucking. I think Lejeune might have it worse than 29 Palms. To be honest with you, bro.
You think?
I think so, because like,
What would just like the weather and shit, or just like
I think just in
the
general.
shitty chain of commands and
I think in general, because
losing
like
rifles and shit.
losing rifles, fucking people getting investigated constantly. At least they know that 29 Palms party is the hardest, which is facts. I've
Oh
been saying
yeah.
this since fucking day one because oh man, I can't tell you how many times barracks parties. Oh Jesus, bro! I remember when we left to Afghan in 13. Um, right as we were leaving, people were throwing fucking. They threw a couch off the third story fucking parking structure. There was like all these dumpster fires. The PMO is being chased out for the fucking barracks because you have all these Marines just throwing bottles from all the fucking decks, dude. Every exit sign broken, every fire extinguisher out. Like, bro, I'm surprised they didn't condemn the fucking barracks when we left to Afghan because
Yeah.
they were destroyed would be an understatement of what those fucking barracks were. I felt bad for. I think we turned over to 1-7, maybe. No, maybe 3-4. Because I think we relieved 3-4. It might have been 3-4, I think. But yeah, man, we fucked that place up. But
Shit, I got chased by PMO. It's not the same, but
I got chased by
similar. Oh,
PMO
yeah.
in core school.
Really?
But that'll probably
Wait,
have to be a
you
story.
you went you went
Yeah,
to Great Lakes, right?
yeah, yeah. I
Oh
was
hell
like,
yeah, dog.
I was one of the last
And,
classes to go through, but I started.
yeah, yeah, me too, man. I was like, I graduated, I think, like June of 2011. I was like one of the last classes
Oh no,
to go
I
through.
2010 for me, bro.
Oh damn, you're old, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
But yeah,
I'm old, but I'm still a fucking boot. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I don't
oh
know.
yeah, definitely.
People always,
Me
you know
too.
what I mean?
Like,
Like, oh, you haven't done all this, you didn't do that. Like, man, what the fuck you want me to tell you, dog? Like, I went to Afghan. I went off when I fucking went. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Sorry, I wasn't at the fucking invasion of Iraq. Like my
excuse me
bad,
for
dog.
being like fucking young. Where were you in fucking 2004? In high school? Like, fuck, man. Like, easy. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
bro. Great Lakes was fun. It was yeah. Apparently, I started a fight at Pier 525. I don't know if you remember that place.
yeah, the fucking they call it like a gay bar or something because all the real Navy guys went over there.
I guess it was the main side. I can't remember what the fuck happened. Um, I think the story that my friend said, because I don't remember, because we were drinking at Parcheesi's and we were drinking there, and then it closed at midnight, and of course we're gonna keep drinking, so we fucking went all the way to Pier 525, and then we're over there. We kept drinking. I blacked out at some point, and someone said something that apparently I turned around and looked at them and asked them about it, and then they repeated it, and then I fucking punched a fucking dude in his face for saying some weird shit. And I think it was something trivial, something dumb, something about like, yeah, Kurt Cobain killed himself. He was a fucking idiot. And that I turned around and was like, "What did you say, bitch?" And he's like, "Yeah,
it,
Kurt
it was
Cobain was an
Courtney
idiot."
Love.
Yeah, and that's what I said, something along those lines, like Courtney Love killed him, and then I punched this dude in the face, and then I knock his ass out, and then some other two of his friends were like trying to fight me, and then uh a bunch of people, like I guess a bunch of other friends that I knew were there, and then it was like all the corpsmen that were there were fighting like everyone else. And eventually someone calls PMO, and me and my boy run all the way from fucking Pier 525 all the way back to the fucking barracks. I don't remember none of this shit. This is him telling me about it. He's like, "Yeah, bro, we're like jumping into like bushes, like fucking trying to evade fucking PMO." And eventually we made it back into the barracks. He's like, "Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy." And then we were drinking in our room, and you fell asleep sitting straight. It was the weirdest thing ever. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I guess, like, I did it. Like, no memory. So I
Yeah.
got that going for me.
So like in Hawaii in K Bay, there's this bar. Fuck, I don't know. It's the E Club. I forget what it's called. Hakunas, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Kahuna, that's what it's called.
Okay.
And so me and my buddy, our mutual friend, me and him had done a hike before, and we got into the bar or whatever. Once we came back from the hike, and we're like, oh dude, we should just do like a fruity drink challenge. We just made it up. And so we grabbed like the menu, like the bar menu.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's start at the top of like the fruity drinks menu, and then see if we can make it all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
So like the fucking martinis and all this shit. So we started at the top, dude, and then me and him would just start. Me, him, and some other dude, one of our Marines, would just start, dude, and like we made it all the way in the bottom. All of us did. Which I was surprised, because it was like 10 different like mixed drinks or whatever. And then we started playing pool. I closed my tab out. I'm like, all right, I'm going home. And then it just hit me, bro. And I just had to throw up. Right. And then so I'm looking for like a bucket or something, so I could throw up in. And the first thing that was in front of me was one of the holes from the fucking pool table. And I just threw up in there, dude. I threw up in there, and it was one of those pool tables that like, the little pipe thing runs all the way back towards the end. So there's throw up coming up the other side of the fucking pool table. And then security guard saw me, dude. I looked up, I got throw up all over my fucking face. Security guard run towards me. I juked this motherfucker somehow. I ran up behind him. Run across the street from Kahunas. There was this like air wing fucking barracks there. I like stopped in front of them, not on purpose, but I stopped right in front of them and just puked all over their floor. and then like the duty is like some guy, some chick. They came and grabbed me, and they're like, "Oh, you're staying here till like PMO comes or something like that."
Yeah.
And I was like, I just pushed them off, and I was like, "Fuck you, Pogues," and I just kept running. I kept running. I ran up to my room. I lost my fucking little key card for my room.
Yeah.
At some point, I lost my phone. Like, I don't know how. Dude, I was fucked up, I guess. I don't know. I started banging on my door. My roommate opens up, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, like, hey, don't open the door for anybody." And so he locked the door or whatever. I go in there. I like strip naked. I'm in the shower, dude, on the floor throwing up. And then the OD for 3rd Marine Regiment knocks on my fucking door, right? And then my roommate's dumbass opens it, and then he walks in there, and he's like, "Hey, were you drinking at Cajonas?" And I'm like, I looked at him, and it was one of my LTs. He was a platoon leader for like 3rd platoon or something like that. I'm like, yes, sir. I'm caught, bro. I'm caught. I'm fucked, I'm like, yes, sir. He was like, all right, lock the door and don't come out. PMO was outside. I'm like, all right. So I just locked the door, didn't come out. I fell asleep in the shower. And then
naked?
Naked. I woke up, bro. I woke up. I looked over the shower, because the bathrooms in those barracks, like the showers, like right next to the toilet.
Yeah.
And it was 3 of us in that fucking room, I like woke up and I looked over, and then there's some dudes taking a shit, like 2 feet away from my face. But I woke up the next day. I'm like, fuck. So I asked him, like, what happened, dude? He's like, oh yeah, PMO was outside looking for you. I'm like, did they come in here? He's like, no, the fucking OD told him that it wasn't me, that it was somebody else. So the OD saved my life, or my fucking career, pretty much. I don't know. But
that's a boss ass move,
funny,
bro.
Dude. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Nah, I've been lucky that I haven't allegedly been caught doing anything I'm not supposed to. So.
Oh yeah, me neither. That story, I just made that up.
Hey, Hey, that shit happens when you party naked. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for coming on, man. And hopefully we can get you in on another episode and shit, so that way we can discuss a couple more things. But for everyone, if you're not following already, check out Lance Corman on Instagram. He's also on Facebook as well. Apparently, he's gonna be dropping some merch sometime soon. So keep us posted on that, bro. So that way we can definitely be on the lookout and share some shit, bro.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
All
See
right,
you guys.
everyone. I hope you guys liked this episode. Also, don't forget to check us out. We're on Anchor FM, and we're also on different media platforms. We're on Facebook and mostly on Instagram. And his podcast is available on different platforms as well, on Spotify as well as Apple Music. All right. Thanks for stopping by.